How in the world are you doing? Thanks for stopping by to check out the video. It is Saturday night once again, and it is time for the Saturday Night Shave. Today's participants will be some things you've seen before. This head is the Parker 78R. It's one of their newest releases. But I ordered this new handle that I've got in a video below because I didn't really care for the other handle that came with it. This is the, I don't remember what the name of this handle is, but I do have a video and I'll link that one where I reviewed the handle. It was the one I did just the other day. But this one has more knurling than this West Coast handle. And I like this handle. It's a big, beefy handle, but I really like the handles from Razor Rock Italian Barber a whole lot better. So we have this, and we have it loaded up with some of the sharpest blades I have, and they are Gelette Silver Blues. These are incredible blades. Over at Razor Emporium, I think they have these rated, you know, with their little system, like 4 out of 4.5 little blades, because they are indeed sharp. We are also going to be using a soap that I haven't used a lot lately because I like this in the summertime, and it is Lea. This soap is from Spain. I saw Geo Fatboy using a tube of that he had, and I almost completely forgot I had this in a bowl. So I went into the cabinet today and got it out, and had to put some water on it because it had dried out, and we're going to use some of that bloom water to put here on my face. Pre-shave was pretty much just scrubbing the fool out of my face. And one other item I haven't used in a long time because I put it in my room and forgot about it, and it is my Yaki. Oh, where's the right? I'm gonna hold it right there. 22 millimeter synthetic brush. I love this little brush, especially for getting inside bowls. I especially like this brush because it has some backbone. Sometimes, in my humble opinion, synthetic brushes, if the loft is too high, they tend to be a bit floppy. So the shorter the loft, in my opinion, the more backbone it has. And this is a great brush for getting inside the soap. So what I'm going to do is fill up this old sink here with some warm water, and we're going to get on with the shave. I think I'm probably going to be using one of the shaving aftershaves I leave on my counter for this. I gotta clean off my counter. It's a mess. The one thing I'm going to do for my next video is I'm going to show you guys where I shoot and the rig that I have for doing this, which really isn't nothing special, because I'm always curious what the other YouTubers who do this, how they set this stuff up, because all I've got is a phone, and my awesome roommate put some new lights in here, and so far from what I can tell from what I'm looking at, they seem to be a whole lot better. Let me know what you think. I'm filling this sink up with screaming hot water, and I'm going to supplement it with a little bit of cold, kind of cool it off a little bit. Alright, so here's the Lea soap. It's very bright white. It has a very light scent profile. It's got lanolin in it and a little bit of oak moss, but on a scent scale, if I had to give it a rating from 1 being, you know, almost no scent at all to 10 being overpowering, I'd have to put this at about a 3.5 or 4. It's not very strong, and you know what? That's okay with me. The performance on this soap is very, very good. I find it's slick and it has enough cushion for me. And we're about to find out how it's going to work with these blades. I love that sound. I love that sound. It's awesome. So we'll take the extra lather and we'll put this on my chubby little face right here. And we will get to lathering. I hope everybody's weekend's been going good so far. I hope that if you've had a busy week, that you've had time to relax. There's nothing wrong with working hard, but when that's all you do, it gets to be monotonous. And I hope that you get to relax and have a nice, enjoyable shave, because this is a very relaxing thing to do. I'm gonna put a little bit of water on that. It feels a little bit stuffy, sticky. Yeah, I think for my next video, once I get the countertop and stuff cleaned up, I'm going to show you where I shoot this from. I've got to clean my mirror and stuff. It's kind of like having company come over. All right, so we're going to take this tiny little handle and we're going to go over this. Oh, those blades are awesome. Gillette Silver Blue is one of the only blades I've really cut the snot out of myself with. These things are not quite as sharp as feathers, but they're pretty close. Like I said, you can go check out the rating on the Silver Blues at Razor Emporium. They do classify these as these into the sets. Is pretty sharp blades, but it is making short work of my beard. And this is only, geez, last time I shaved was Wednesday, I believe, was the last video I uploaded. So I'm actually back on schedule, y'all. Yeah, I can't recommend Razor Rock handles enough. They are, this one is 316L stainless steel. So it'll last a lifetime. Flip. I may change my mind. I think I'm probably going to use my other shaving cream. No, not shaving cream. My other aftershave right here. The Nivea for Men. It will be the first one I actually run through. Alright, so let me dry my face off so I can find out where I missed. Holy moly. You know, if I wanted to, I could stop right there, but who's going to do that? Not me. Let's wet this face again. All right. There's still, ow, that's the wall. There's still more than enough soap on there. And we'll get the problem areas. And go back over those little cheeks. I think for my birthday, I'm going to buy me a super nice razor. And I want the non-adjustable one from Rex. I think that's the one I want to get. And I can't remember the name of it. but it is the non-adjustable one. If you guys know what it is, tell me in the comments. But I got it saved, but like I'm shooting this with my phone, so I can't look it up right now. Man, this soap is excellent. I know for a fact that, I say this, I've seen it over at Shave Nation. They carry this stuff, and I'm sure Gio would appreciate your business. And I know that they have it at West Coast. And I think I've seen it on Amazon. But the Leia is not really hard to find, but it's not very common either. So let me dry off my fingers. As we say in Texas, we don't have fingers in Texas, we have fingers. 85 degrees here today, springtime, summertime's coming. Here we go. Just kind of ride that cap. Flip it over, do the other side. You know, I was mad at Gillette for that stupid commercial they made a few years back. But, you know, that was a big controversy in the shaving community. But you know what I've noticed about Gillette? They didn't make a follow-up to that commercial. But their blades are really hard to beat. They make so many different kinds of blades, and they're all, especially the ones made in Russia. Those are fantastic. This soap is just wonderful. I struggle to recommend soaps because I'm afraid somebody's going to get it and they're going to try it and go, I thought it sucked. You know, it's an individual thing, but good soap is good soap. The only thing that can make a soap that a lot of people think is good bad is your water. Your water can greatly affect the soap's ability to lather and perform the way you want it. Okay. You know, how do y'all guys feel about short-handled razors? I don't really care whether the handle is long or whether it's short. But I think I'm digging this tiny little handle on this razor. The first Edwin Jagger I bought, which was the second double-edged razor I bought it because it was inexpensive. It had a very short handle on it. And I actually liked it. We might be done here, folks. This may not be another 27-minute video. Wow. Gelette Silver Blues for the win. That's fantastic. Even the spots that I normally miss, I got. So, if you haven't tried the 78R from Parker, I mean, I made a comment on one guy was asking for a recommendation for twist to open or butterfly open razors, and recommended a couple of Parkers. And the first comment out was somebody talking about how cheap they are. Well, cheap is not a word I use too often. I'd rather use inexpensive because it gives the connotation that they're poorly made. And I don't think they are. I haven't had that issue with any of the Parker. They are brass frame razors. I mean, I would rather have a brass frame razor that's coated in chrome than something from Edwin Jagger that's Zamac. I mean, that stuff is extremely brittle from what I can tell. But I'm no professional. But don't be afraid to try Parker, especially this one. This is an Edwin Jagger fighter right here. This is a nice, smooth, very rounded head that's easy to find the angle on. And it just glides across your face, and you can take a very sharp blade and have it perform wonderfully. And we're gonna, I always thought that, I like that, that looks weird. It looks like a sea urchin or something. Well, that went quick. I figured it was gonna be worse than that. So I'm gonna stick with the green stuff. I like the green stuff. What a simple, delightful pleasure it is being able to sit down and have an enjoyable shave. You don't wake up with a hangover, anything like that. Man, what a great shave that was, and what a quick shave that was. So, once again, Leia, this stuff is from Spain. This is excellent soap. We used some Gelette Silver Blues. Excellent smooth blade. I have yet to find a clunker in the bunch. And this Yagi 22mm inexpensive brush. And I absolutely love the colors. Back when I played bass guitar, I always wanted to have a bass guitar that color. And I can't play anymore because of issues with my right hand. So I guess I'll just have to settle for a shaving brush that color. We are up to almost, I think, 470 subscribers. I appreciate everybody that subscribed, especially the couple of people who subscribed today. Thank you for helping me grow the channel. And like I've said, I'm not trying to be anybody. I'm just trying to share my enthusiasm for a great hobby of fragrances and wet shaving and blades and all this fun stuff that not only makes you feel good, but it makes you look good. And it really doesn't have to cost a whole lot of money. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. God bless y'all. Remember, if you can't find somebody nice in this world, then you go out and be that person. Be the change you want to see. God bless you guys.